Welcome to Cody and the Cinema. It's a great morning to discuss some physical media pickups, and I have some really good ones here in early October. This Uncle Boon Me Who Can Recall His Past Lives. I have been wanting this forever. I watched this on the Criterion Channel years ago, and it's always hard to find a copy, even a DVD like this one that isn't super expensive. And if you haven't heard of this was the 2010 Cannes winner. And the same director who did like Tropical Malady, Syndromes in a Century, some of these other films. I think he did Mysterious Object at Noon, or however you say the title of that. But this is one of those really kind of spiritual, supernatural, just fun, like playing around with different mythology. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful film. And I'm really excited to have this copy. This copy almost is like a boutique 4K or something. It came with little booklet here, and the inside of it looks really nice. I've never gotten anything from New Wave Films, but it is Region B. Like I said, the winner of the Cannes 2010. This is really hard to get a hold of. So I was very glad to get that, and I look forward to watching that again. Some people have been telling me about this film called Ravenous, which is good here for October. Get a taste for terror, Ravenous. It's a recipe for nonstop action and excitement when the inhabitants of an isolated military outpost go up against a marauding band of cannibals in a deadly struggle for survival. I have heard this is vampire related. Over-the-top energy, gore, and style. Ravenous. So if you are a fan of Ravenous, you'll have to let me know. I've been looking forward to that one for a while. I keep seeing it on the Criterion Channel, but just haven't picked it up. A few others here that are a little less fancy. The Man from Snowy River, got a sealed DVD of that. A Kirk Douglas Western about an ambitious rancher who sets his sights on the hills of the awesome Snow River country. And if you follow my channel, you know I love my Westerns, so nice to have that one. And I've got a copy, a used copy. It's kind of in rough shape here, but I just wanted a copy of James Stewart's Broken Arrow, and I finally found one, and it was like $1 or $2, so I just went ahead and got it. It was nominated for 3 Academy Awards and is a landmark Western for its compassionate portrayal of Native Americans. And a former Union soldier is recruited to remove a tribe of Apache warriors who have been interfering with U.S. mail delivery, but he refuses and wants to learn more about their culture. So I think I'm going to enjoy this. I've covered a lot of James Stewart, different films. One of my more popular videos was, I think it was like Night Passage, or one of his Westerns that he was in. But I really like James Stewart Westerns. A lot of you have picked up the Winchester 73. That's really good. I got a copy here, found footage, a beat up but cheap copy of Troll Hunter. And I like this film. It did not make my top 10 found footage, but it probably could. The government says there's nothing to worry about, just bears. But this is about following this group of actual, these camera people who are actually following a troll hunter. It's a really fun found footage movie if you haven't seen it. I wasn't in love with the actual look of the trolls, which might be an unpopular opinion for people who have seen it. But I liked more like the process of learning about the trolls, and like how he has to hunt them and the different precautions he has to take, and his beat up Jeep or whatever he has. It's a really cool found footage movie. It looks kind of dumb, that the picture on the case, but it's actually like kind of a cool found footage movie. One of the other really nice pieces I got, and I have not opened it yet, and Park Chan-wook's The Handmaiden. This is special edition of this. I've heard that this is a fantastic thriller, but I haven't opened it yet. I think this is a Curzon, and I like Curzon better than some people. In the 30s in Korea, during Japanese occupation, someone is hired as a handmaiden to a Japanese heiress living a secluded life on an enchanting and lavish estate, and she has a secret. She has been recruited by a swindler to spy on the lady, to steal this fortune. Handmaiden. This thing is recommended very highly. That's a blind buy for me that I'm really excited about. A very beautiful looking case there. I found some other little kind of what is it, Criterion I found that was in a This is a discarded Hearts and Minds DVD from a library not too far from me. And this is a documentary about the Vietnam War, if I'm not mistaken. And it came with a huge booklet. This is a library copy that had a large booklet, so it's kind of neat. A few bucks on that one, and it's in pretty good shape for a library copy, so that wasn't bad. I picked up another Visconti film too, which I like picking up Viscontis. This was another discard from another library, so it's got a big like label on it. This is Death in Venice, and another Visconti film. Let's see, there is a composer who is reserved and civilized, but he glimpses someone who inspires him to give way to passion. And this thing is beat up, but it is in Technicolor, and it's the only copy I've ever seen of it anywhere. So I just picked it up for cheap. I got my hands on a DVD copy of Dogma, which was cool. One of the Kevin Smith movies that I know is sometimes hard to find. Although I feel like it's got a release, a new release or a 4K or something. So it's a comic fantasy. I haven't seen this since I was like in middle school or high school. Kevin Smith. So Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are banished angels. They find a loophole to get back into heaven, but they have to destroy existence in the process. Oh, I forgot. Alan Rickman was in this with a number of other people. Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith. Selma Hayek's in this, interesting. But Roger Ebert liked it. Some of my different people I know have been talking about that with me. And I got a Blu-ray copy of The Haunting from Orbit. Can't remember if I put this on the channel or not, but worth talking about. This is one of the haunted house movies that I'm hoping I can go over in a video at some point. Just an old spooky haunted house movie. But those are some of the pickups I've had. Pretty good month for me, there at the beginning of October. If you do me a favor, click that thumbs up button and tell me what you've been collecting in your physical media collection. And subscribe to Cody in the Cinema.